Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done a long time ago, one of my first more famous pieces, and like pretty much everything I do, it was done using Loren Sherman's script, which uses a combination of dots and lines on these four different stems to make our consonants. And vowels are a bit trickier. They're smaller circles, and they have different positions depending upon what vowel they are. So an A is outside the line of the word circle, E's, I's, and U's are all on the line of the word circle, and O's are towards the middle of the word. And then punctuation is on the line of the sentence circle, which are the circles going around the sentences in this big old paragraph. And then vowels, again, like I said, can be attached on one of these consonant stems. And this is the diagram that shows all possible combinations of vowel and consonant teams. So here's an A just by itself on the line of the word circle. Then a B A, so this first deep divot stem with no modifiers is a B, so this is a B A. Then we have a J A, so here's our J stem on the line of the word circle, J A, and then a T, because this is a T, shallow divot, A, and a TH A. So here's our TH stem on this circle on the line of the word circle. So yeah, that's the rest of the vowel and consonant team combinations. So let's go ahead and look at this design. I went kind of nuts with the sentence structure. I think this is one of the first big old paragraphs. Loren's Demon Run was up at about this time, but this was definitely unique in how it was structured. So we've got our obvious sentence circles, so you'd read them bottom counterclockwise, but then there's these guys. They're really big words that kind of overlap the whole thing, and they're in the widest out sentence circle. If we look at this whole thing as a sentence circle, the paragraph circle, these would be the outermost sentence words, and that's kind of like the title of the piece. So if we look bottom counterclockwise, this is the first sentence circle we hit, and it's S, because it's 3 lines on a shallow divot. Then we have this circle inside the word circle with 2 lines on it, so that's a P. And then we have an I with a line going towards the middle. Then we have an N, because it's got 1 line ending on it. And this is another N. Even though this line passes through it, just like this line on the P, this line passing through it doesn't count, but this line ending on it does count. So that is an N, I, another I enclosed like that, N, N, I, and then another N, and then a G, because it's a deep divot stem. So deep divot, 1 line is a G, circle inside the word circle is an N. So spinning, continuing around that paragraph circle. Here's our next word, and bottom counterclockwise on this word circle. Here's our first letter we actually read, and there's 2 little dots here. This is pretty, there we go. 2 dots here, 2 little guys, so that is a K. And in the script, you use the letter S or K to make the letter C, because C is a stupid letter. You only use that if it's in like a proper noun or an acronym or something where it matters that it's a C. Otherwise, you replace it phonetically, and that's the only phonetic thing about this script, is that C to K. So K, O, U, line going outwards, N, again, 1 line on it, circle inside the word circle. Then we have a T, shallow divot, with an E in there, and then an R, 1, 2, 3 dots on this shallow divot, then 2 dots on this K, and then 3 dots on the L, 1, 2, 3 dots on the L, then an O on the line of the, so O's again on the line of the consonant stem, so L with 3 dots, O. Then we have a double line, which is a double letter, and because there's 2 dots, it counts for both because the lines are the same thickness. So double letters are the same letter twice. They have 2 lines for their consonant stem, but you don't need to duplicate the modifier, so there's only 2 dots for this double K. So KK for the CK. Continuing around, shallow divot. This is really tricky to see, but 1 line there. This one passes through, goes to the I, and another line there. So that's 2 lines on a shallow divot. So this is a W because it's got 2 lines on that shallow divot. And an I, and then 1, 2, 3 lines on the S, and then the E. So this is a WI because 2 lines on the shallow divot with 1 line on the I. And this is an SE because 1, 2, 3 lines on the shallow divot and no lines on the vowel. So that's counterclockwise. So here we have that S, P, I, N, N, I, N, G, spinning K, O, U, N, T, E, R, K, L, O, K, K, W, I, S, E, so spinning counterclockwise. It's kind of our first paragraph. Like our big. They're just the big words kind of going around the thing, so kind of like a title. So spinning counterclockwise, and then we have our first actual paragraph at the bottom of our big old paragraph circle. Well, first sentence in our big old paragraph circle. Anyway, so this sentence, again, starting at the bottom, going counterclockwise, here's our first word. Bottom of the word circle is here, and here we have an E, because it's on the line of the word circle. So E's are on the line of the word circle. A, outside the word circle. Then we have a deep divot, so we're in this row, and it's got 2 dots, so that's a CH, so each. And then we have this word. Here's the bottom of the word circle right here. Even though this is close here, it only counts towards one word circle, and it needs to go here. So this is only part of this word. So this is our first letter. So T, U, line going outwards. 1, 2, 3 dots on the R, because R's have 3 dots on a shallow divot. And then an N. We've gotten pretty used to N's by now. So T, U, R in each turn. And then we have this thing here. Bottom of the word circle's here. It's a shallow divot. 1, 2, 3 dots, closest to that. R, just like this R. O, deep divot with no modifiers is a B. And then we have this shallow divot with 3 lines on it, those 3 little lines right there. So Rob's. Then we have a TH, E. So here's the word circle. TH is a circle on the line of that stem. And in this era of my handwriting, before I started overlapping words, I would erase the line behind any letters. So that's why there is no word behind the. So this is the word circle, and I erased it behind the TH stem here. So I erased this chunk. But I stopped doing that for this stem and started only doing it for vowels to help make this look more like a TH and this look more like an E. So anyway, THE, so the. Then we have this word, bottom of the word circle. Circle inside the word circle, 2 lines is a P. Continuing around, L, 1, 2, 3 dots on the L. A, then N has 1 line. Even though this dot is close to this letter, you can have both dots and lines on a letter. So this is the line that counts for the letter. So we know that this has to be the dot letter, and this is the line letter because a line ends on it. So N, E, we've done lots of N's. Here's another N. And then we have the T. Excuse me. So planet. Then we have the O, F. Deep divot 3 lines is an F. So of. Then we have the bottom of this word. A, N. We've done a lot of N's. G, 1 line on the G, just like the G in spinning. U, line going outwards, just like that U. 1, 2, 3 dots on the L, just like this L with 1, 2, 3 dots. A, outside the word circle, just like that A. And R, we've done lots of R's with those 3 dots on a shallow divot. So angular. Then our last word of this sentence. 1, 2, 3 lines on this circle inside the word circle. So that's an M. And we have an O. Continuing around. Here's our next letter. Bottom of the word circle. This one passes through, so it doesn't count. This one ends on it right here. This one passes through, so it doesn't count. So counts, counts, counts. So these 3 right here all count. Everything else doesn't count because they don't end on it. So that's an M, E, N, another N. We've done lots of N's. T, U, line going outwards. M, 1, 2, 3 lines on that momentum. So each turn robs the planet of angular momentum. So now we continue around to our next sentence here. 1, 2, 3 lines on the S, 1, 2, 3 dots on the O, because shallow divot 3 lines is an S, and then circle inside the word circle with 3 dots is an L. O on the line of that L stem. Then we have 1, 2 lines on the W. Then we have an I, line going towards the middle. And then 1, 2, 3 lines on the NG, so slowing. There's that NG here. Slowing. I, T, S, sorry, excuse me. Let's see, I did not turn off my notifications. So slowing, it's, and then bottom of the word circles here. S, 1, 2, 3 lines on that S, just like this S. So S, 1, 2 lines on the P, I, line going towards the middle. And in this design, I do kind of get my vowels pretty big, so that's a pretty big I. But it's still smaller than the other consonants. But I, N, 1 line on the N, slowing it spin, THE, the, TI, 1 line going outwards on the N, 1 line going inwards on the I, so spin, TIN, I, Then we have an E on the line of the word circle just before the S. 1, 2, 3 lines on the S. So T, so tiniest, then deep divot B, I line going towards the middle, and then a T. So slowing it spin the tiniest bit. Continuing to our next circle. Scoochy, scoochy, make it big. Alright, bottom of the word circle here, first word. L, E, 3 dots on that L. 1, 2, 3 lines. See those teeny little lines there? N, G, T, H, E, N, I. Again, an N, I. I've done N, I like that a bit on this. N, G. So 1, 2, 3 lines on an N, G. So L, E, N, G, T, H, E, N, I, N, G. Lengthening T, H, E. Lengthening the circle inside the word circle. N, I. Done a lot of N, I's. G. Deep divot 1 and 2 lines is an H. So H, T, night, comma, bottom of the word circle, P, 1, 2 lines on that P, U, line going outwards, 2 dots on a shallow divot is an SH, I, NG, 1, 2, 3 lines on that NG, just like these NGs. So pushing, bottom of the word circle, B, A, and then 1, 2 dots on this K, 1, 2 dots on that K, so pushing back, so that's the CK, except we replace the C with K, so back, THE, the 3 dots on the D. Continuing around, here's that A. Then a 1, 2 lines, sorry. 1, 2 lines ending on this W. And then an N, so pushing back the dawn. Continuing around to this next sentence circle. Pushing back the dawn. Then we have GIV. 1 line ending on that V. This one passes through, that one goes in the I. NG, so circle on the line of the word circle. 1, 2, 3 lines on the NG. So giving 1, 2, 3 lines on this M, E, giving me. Then A, here's the word circle, there's the vowel, A. And then we have this thing here. Bottom of the word circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, so they have to go somewhere. So we have 2 consonants here. This thing here, which must have 2 of these dots, and then this must have 3. So L-I-T-T-L-E. I guess that's what I did here. So here's some super cheese. I probably should have stuck these inside that consonant circle to make it look a bit more obviously like these 3 dots go with this, and these 3 dots go here. But this is the word little, done very cheesily. Bottom of the word circle. Here's our first L with these 3 dots being there. I, line going towards the middle. T, T, and then we have this, which is supposed to be a constant, even though it looks like it could be a double O. But L, because 1, 2, 3 dots have to go somewhere, so they got to go here, L, E. So little, bottom of the word circle. 1, 2, 3 lines on the M. O, 1, 2, 3 dots on the R. E, so more, bottom of the word circle. T, I, M, E, time. 1, 2 lines on the H. E, 1, 2, 3 on the R here. There's that last E here. So giving me a little more time here. Then last but not least in the middle, bottom of the word circle, W-I-T-H. So 2 dots, 2 lines on that W-I line going towards the middle, T-H, 2 lines. So W and H are both in the 2 lines. Then Y-O-U. So giving me a little more time here with U, 2 dots on the circle, on the line of the word circle, so Y. And then an O attached to that makes it an O, then a U. So there's the last letter. So again, all together. So here's our paragraph circle. Spinning, S-P-I-N-N-I-N-G, K-O-U-N-T-E-R-K-L-O-K-K-W-I-S-E, spinning counterclockwise. E-A-C-H-T-U-R-N-E-T-O-F-A-N-G-U-L-A-R-M-O-M-E-N-T-U-M. So each turn robs the planet of any of the momentum. Continuing around. S-L-O-W-I-N-G. No, this is the I. This is an E on that word. So slowing. I-T-S. It's S-P-I-N-T-H-E. T-I-N-I-E-S-T, tiniest, B-I-T, slowing it spin the tiniest bit. Lengthening, lengthening, Thening, comma, Pushing, pushing, Bakdawn, pushing, lengthening the night, pushing back the dawn, Givingmele, and this is the cheesiest word in here because of how I did those dots. Little Moretime, Here. So giving me a little more time. No, little. Giving me a little. No, giving. No, there's no little. Giving me a little, more time here with you. So, Withyu. So, this was done again a long time ago, about 10 years ago now. So, my style has changed quite a bit, and I started leaning more into the legibility, a little more into legibility, but still playing with paragraph structure because I like how you can overlap things and make this, even though it's not a direct letter order, still the encompassing kind of title of spinning counterclockwise throughout everything. And then the paragraph structure still being bottom counterclockwise as a rule of thumb. So yeah, that's how to read this design. I hope that makes sense. And I'm sorry about rambling like I probably did. Bye.